Hello, how's it going? Soul Tire here. This is part 3 of my When Worlds Collide Let's Play as Macedonia. Before I continue, I'd just like to inform you that the latest update has been released, and I'll leave a link in the descriptions below where you can go to download it. There'll be install instructions there as well, and unfortunately it is not save game compatible. Now, whilst I was doing some testing for Leoni just before I released this, I found a couple of issues. One was to do with textures, which was causing a crash to desktop, and for that there will be a little attached file at the bottom of the install page, just below where he gives his, where the credits are to the people that have helped him. You'll see a little oblong box here that says attached file. Now you have to download that and then extract it, copy and paste it into play one turn. Alright, it's for the Romani faction, and if you don't put that in, then if you play as the Romani, your game will crash. So that has to be done. The other issue was concerning the money script, and because of this error, the script had to be changed, and that's why the patch is no longer save game compatible. So if you've got this installed and you under beta 1.0 with a 0.5 patch, then any campaign that you're playing there will not be playable if you add this patch. You will have to start a new one, I'm afraid. So unfortunately that's the way it is. It's happened to me as well, of course. I've had to do a rerun of my first 2 episodes, and to bring it to where I left off. Now, I've done it to the best of my ability. I've probably made a couple of different changes somewhere, done something different somewhere, but overall everything is where it was at the end of episode 2, more or less. The outline's much the same. I've captured ticker, but there's a couple of little things that are be different, because the script didn't run the same way as it did previously. But it's as close as I could possibly get it. There's no advantage been gained in any way, and certainly no loss. I've got a slight increase in my treasury, about 200 drachma, but that's about it really. Okay, so I'll get going. I'll get the background script up and running, and we finished off in the last episode when we had Antigonus here come out and attack an Achaean League army that had transgressed into our territory. There's nothing more that I need to do because everything's up to point. So I'll just hit the end turn and we'll move on to the next one. Now I want to get this army out of Trigger, get a garrison in there. Alright, so we've got a candidate for adoption. I'll deal with that in a sec. Yeah, I want to get my army out and see if we can get Epirus to come and attack us, and maybe move to their border and try and lure them to come and attack us. The only thing is, if maybe they're having problems with the Romani, I doubt it's a bit early, I would think, or maybe they've gone trying to expand themselves by maybe moving up to Aetolian. The autonomous police have that settlement, and I believe they're at war with them. So anyway, I've got myself another candidate for adoption. I got one in the previous turn before I saved the game. So we'll take him as well, because that's us got 2 for Antigonus, and they'll be in Corinthos, and I'm going to need governors anyway. I want to get 1 at least up into Tricker, I would think, and then maybe Chalkis. Oh, definitely Athens. Now let's have a look at these guys here. This new guy. Oh, he's young, so that's a good thing, but they ain't get anything going from, no retinues, and his traits are pretty bare really. But he's a Thessalian. Okay, so maybe it'd be a good idea to send him to Tricker. So we can't take him up through here, he'll get attacked and murdered, won't he? So what we'll do is I'll put him on board the fleet, and we'll sail him up to the port at Demetrius, and then he can travel pretty safely, I would think, across to Tricker from there. Okay, so if he's on board... No, he's not on board. You're on there, matey. You could have missed the boat, son. Right, and we'll send him up to the port at Demetrius. That'll do. Now then, we've got a bit of money on the go there, so, but first of all, let's have a look at the scrolls. Oh yeah, some of these might be a bit different from what I started building in the previous episode, but nothing important. Okay, so we're picking up some nice trait increases again, and retinue expansions. Antigonus is picking up a few as well, isn't he? So I think what I'm going to do, because he's quite old now, Antigonus, so I think that's how you pronounce his name, but I don't really care, that's the way I'm pronouncing it. Alright, so he's got some good retinues there, so he's no management or influence, he's only 20. So what I'm going to do is pass Antigonus's retinues onto Pythagoras. There's a theory in that somewhere. Poseidon was on, yeah, we'll pass that on. He's only going to have good ones anyway, so pass them on to him. And what we'll do is I'll send Antigonus out with his army to fight, and you know, maybe he'll get killed in battle and he'll go to the afterlife a happy man. We'll also get a unit of epileptoi recruited in here. Just get rid of them, they're just the retinues. Now then, that's automated, that's automated. If we move up to Demetrius, let's get another unit of Surrectum. Although we could be doing a strategy. I will get that in due course. I'll get a Theracetai for now, and we'll just put the new productions in. That'll get us a couple of new buildings, or open the door to some new buildings. Same in Larissa. I want to get another spy. That takes up most of our money. We've got one in there, and we'll send him into Demetrius so that the Aetolians don't start sending spies in to cause disruption, or assassins into sabotage. So yeah, we'll recruit another one there, and we'll just put the new productions, asphalt, tar, into there. Still got a wee bit of money left. Oh yeah, a bit of deal with this now. We never declared our occupation here, so I better put that in. and oh, I did in the other episode. I just forgot to do it in this one, and we'll put the regional pacification in to appease the local citizens, like I did in the last one. I just forgot about that. So there you are. You know, that's all that happened. That's about the only thing I missed, I think. Still got a little bit of money, so that's automated, and we'll put new productions into Thessalonica. Okay, so with that done, we'll go back onto the end turn again and say the Achaeans are back on their way over again. Now I think they're allies with the autonomous Greek armies here. So Achaeon, allies of Ptolemies, yeah, Autonomoi, and Aetolian. So they must have military access and they've been allowed to come through here. Alright, now I would love to go and attack Thebai, but I just don't have enough. Garrison to hold here. They ain't got much there, but they could besiege us, but I would like to take that city, that settlement. But all in due course. This is not a fast moving submod, so not a fast moving game. You just have to be patient. What's the same as Roma Surrectum. Alright, I think that's all our money spent. I don't think we can... Oh, we could recruit someone. What about the arts? Oh no, wait a minute. Slingers there. We can get up there. No, we've got some slingers. We'll just leave that for now. Okay, let's move on to the end turn again. And now I'll look at getting the army out of Tricca now that that policy has been built. I think they might just be enough. Let's take these out and see what happens.
My lord, onward.
If I put these 2 units in,
yes, strategos.
It might just be enough, you know. Yeah, they're enough. And once the regional pacification is built, it should be fine. But we'll leave them there. Oh, look, what's this? Ah, a nuisance unit. Let's move down and just send these 2 to take care of them. No, that's just archers. We'll take them 3 and a unit of cav.
My lord, leaving the
Ah, they jumped back over there, never mind.
victory.
We'll just leave them there.
Yes, strategos.
Bit of a nuisance, but there you go.
Merging armies. Yes, strategos. Yes, strategos. Sir, my lord. Sir. Yes, strategos. Orders. Sir, my lord. Sir, orders. Yes, strategos. Leaving the army. Forward. Sir.
There you are. Right, just sit on that border, see what happens. Back up to the settlement. Oh no, that's automated. Don't worry about that. Propeller expands. Okay, get that built in there. Thessaloniki. Oh, it's so damned expensive, isn't it? Riverport, I think, there. I'm going to recruit another unit of Chalkidiki. And yeah, I think we'll recruit a Stratego and then we can send him up to take the army, take over the army at Edessa. Okay, let's go to the end tongue, see what happens. The ship's landed, docked rather, and let's get that
Ready to sail.
Karatas out of there.
Orders.
And he can take over a settlement.
March.
There we go. You can govern that. Oh look, are they looking for a fight? Okay. War declared between the Seleucids and Aetolian. Recruitment done. Who's recruiting? I wouldn't recruit them. I must have left one of the boxes ticked at one of the settlements. Damn you.
Yes, strategos.
Send you there for retraining. Send
Yes,
that one over there.
strategos. Move out.
The rest will be fine for now, I think.
Yes, strategos.
And we'll use them to top that unit up. We could send them back to Chill, because I think that's where we got them, wasn't it? Ah, that's where it was. Got a unit of coastal levies. Didn't want them, to be honest with you, but there we go. Aetolian. I was pretty sure I unticked all these recruitment boxes though, because I definitely don't want them recruiting my units. That's my job. Where else? Let's just check them all, make sure they're all retrain. Look at this, perfect. And you've got a couple of archers. Oh, let's get rid of them. I forgot about that. I didn't get rid of them and when I rerun it, but I'll keep that existed for Roy. He can sort of lead this army. Might get man of the hour in a battle. I don't know whether to declare war on these or not. I think I'll leave it for now. Riverport in there. You've just been retrained, so we'll get another unit in there, and let's go for an enter. Spy sneaking about. Demetrius. I've got a spy in there, so maybe he might get captured and executed. Okay, who's that? That's the Armenians and the Bosporans. Done. Okay. Decrease anti-knife. What's this for? I wonder why that's happening to him. Oh, it's because I get very high taxes. Oh my, yeah. Put the fisheries in there and we'll drop his taxes down. Right, looking good. Let's get another unit of them in there. Move on swiftly to our next turn. Doesn't look like we're going to get a battle. Unless I make one happen. So with that unit there, I don't want to attack a settlement, see, because it'll get a full garrison, and they're already weakened. Alexandros gets a trait increase. St. Demetrius, okay. Well, I think we're going to have to go and attack them.
My lord.
If I bring them down there,
Out of moves, sir.
you know what's going to happen. It's pretty obvious. We'll leave that money to get used by the automated government. There they are. I tricked him into it, I think. You're on my territory, sunshine. You shouldn't have done that. Okay.
Sir, orders.
Right, good army in there now.
My lord.
Building Larissa. Alright, we'll have that in there. Have that in there. Good. I'm going to have to start dropping these taxes down a little bit because my governors are going to get bad traits. Let's go one more turn. Okay, well, you had the chance to leave and you chose not to. So that can only mean one thing. We take you out of there because I don't want you joining in. And we are going to declare war on you, yeah mate.
Glorious victory! Ready to ambush, sir. March! Waiting to
Don't
ambush.
want him joining in.
Attack!
Okay. Aetolian and Andremon, family members, national leader as well. Oh, these look quite wicked. Hopatoi Koi, Patroi, Delphoi. Well, a lot of oi-ois, isn't there? Alright, here we go, let's go. What are they? Missiles, pelters, type, slingers, archers, conistai, more peltists, Greek hippies. Right then, not a lot there, but I'm declaring war just to give you a battle. Shit happens sometimes. No, the trouble is, of course, it might take a few casualties, as I always expect to when you're up against missile troops. But I think most of these can be retrained in the surrounding settlements.
This is a day for the histories. Tales of bravery that will be written in the blood of our foes. And remember...
Now, one other thing I just remembered, I didn't mention, is that you can now play this submod on the Alex EXE, on the Alex expansion. So for Steam users that's good news, because Roma Surrectum will only play using the Alex EXE, the Alex expansion on Steam. So there you go. The good thing about the Alex EXE is that executable, it's called, is that it's got a smarter AI, it appears, and it also retrains the AI's troops, whereas in the other ones they don't get retrained. But and using the Alex EXE executable, you get the AI's army gets retrained after battles and stuff, you know, if they survive it, you know, if they get survivors left over. You also don't sort of like linger around in little groups of 2 and 3 units, little small raiding parties. You tend to get more. Now I've just realised that I've replayed this, and I've actually got it on the Barbarian Invasion executable. I forgot to change it to, because I had a few problems with that money script thing and what have you, and I uninstalled everything and reinstalled it back again, and then started this new Let's Play, and I didn't change it from BI to Alex. So I'm going to get those little things. But the benefits of the BI are that you get swimming units and horde units for the barbarians if you want to play as them, you know. But I would suggest that if you use the Alex, it tends to work a lot better with pikemen factions like the Seleucids, etc. It seems to form them up a bit better, keep them in line a bit better as well. But like I say, it is a bit smarter. It just seems to be, it doesn't quite throw its generals headlong into the pikes and all that sort of thing as often. It still does it, it's still there, but not quite as often. You know, if you get AI as your reinforcements, and you let the AI control that army, and very often you lose the general or family member that's leading them. But it doesn't happen quite so often when using the Alex executable. But like I say, I mean, the BI's, I think the BI's the best all-rounder, and the good thing is if you play as a barbarian faction, you get shield walls and you get swimming units, which are quite handy, quite useful in river battles, and slightly better naval invasions. You know, the AI tends to invade a bit more with navies, and you also get horde units as well. So you know, there's pros and cons for both of them, but let's say you do get slightly smarter AI with the Alex. Okay, enough said. Right lads, let's get you the phalanx. Okay, they haven't really got a lot. I mean, there's no much point in bringing you to the battle, I don't think. Bring you back there, and let me see.
Heavy pelters, shield, legionnaire, hoplites.
All right. Let's move up into this better terrain here. Okay, so we'll put you out in front there, and the non-missile units archers. Take more fire at will. And cavalry. General, of course. And we'll bring these pikes up here. Right then, let's find out where they are.
Your reinforcements have arrived! This is hopeful news indeed!
No, they look as if they're pretty much in front of us. We go about there, should be about right. We'll just send you over there for now. Got to have a look at the enemy. I won't have a look at them hoplite. Where are they? Where's the hoplites? Ah, there they are, I think. Are they? Oh, yeah. Wow. Silver surfers. Them shields, look. Pretty cool, isn't it? Alright. Where's my archers? Can't reach them yet. Okay. Get you into place a bit quicker, lads. Alright, can have a go at them. Bring them up here. Just bring them up there as support. Aye, aye, here they come. Cavalry. Grab them straight into our boys. Straight on top of them. Get you guys into phalanx in case you're attacked. Where's my archers up here? Very quickly.
Heavy pelters! Units, move forward!
Okay, take him out. Marks in position. General, take him out. Yeah, we're holding quite well here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to that other hub. I don't like this one. So kick out the units, get him up here. You go, boys, and we'll bring you on the flank here. Reinforce that position. Sort them out, boys. Get the general out here. General down, that'll do for me.
We're under attack! The enemy king has been slaughtered! Let us hope it has not poisoned the carrion birds.
Aetolian, that's another one gone. Nice one. Let's burn them down, lads. We'll pick up the rest as they start to disperse.
Kill them!
How are we doing over here? Get them out here, I think. These pipemen are doing. I don't know what this camera's doing. It's really pulling me all over the place. Let's go and have a look at our troops here. So Surrectum. Are they winning this? Cool. A wee bit overkill there, I think. Let's get these boys out.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
I don't know what's happening there. Everything seems to be moving Way quick, too quick. You can come back. You can come back. You can finish them off. Okay, let's move back up here. Look at these pretty boys, eh? How cool do they look?
Orders completed, Commander!
Yeah.
Cavalry!
Alright, there you go, boys.
Attack!
Get right in amongst them. I'll go behind you again. Jeez. Right, try it.
This is a victory fit for the gods, a day of triumph to mark with a song or two.
Alright, so we lost 140 men. Pretty reasonable, I suppose. And we're going to get just over 22 of them back, so not too bad. Pretty reasonable. I'm going to have to get this sorted out because it's just moving a little bit too quick and everything seems to be a wee bit jumpy, a bit sensitive. I need to check out the DPI of my mouse. I think it's moving awful, jumping across the screen awful fast.
Glorious victory!
And during the battles. Alright, so that was pretty useful. You can go back in there again, mate.
Ready to ambush. Orders.
You can stay there. Anyway, army fleece. Yeah. There you know. Recruitment, construction complete. Picked up a few good trait increases again. Well, one. The rest are retinue expansions. So Antigonus picked up another one. Let's go and check him out. Right, our finances are just steady. They're nothing fantastic at the minute. Okay, oh, this is picked up again. And these are all going to go to you, my old son, before he dies. He's a good governor, that's why he's picking all these retinues up. Did I just call them traits? I meant retinues. We're not getting that one for some reason. I mean, look at this lot. They're bloody scripts, isn't they? Look. You must have these already. Yeah. He's got all them. He's only got 2 influence and 1 management, so not the greatest, is it? Okay, right, well I think we'll leave it there for now. I'll say thank you for watching. I hope you understood most of what I've tried to explain to you. If you've got any questions, drop me a line in the comments below. I will answer what I can. I will reply at least anyway, and what I don't know I will ask Leoni, who's a developer, and hopefully I would think he would have most of the answers. There's just a little bit there's an occasional communication problem because we live in 2 different countries and speak 2 different languages, but we get by as you do. Thanks again.